Hello everybody and welcome to our fourth reading session on Marcus Sedgwick's Floodlands. So today what I wanted to look at is what genre this novel is. This type of novel story is called dystopia. What do you think dystopia means? Have a think, pause the video. Okay, so dystopia, then, it's an imagined world or a society where the people may be living in fear of their lives, a bit like Zoe. It could be the government, the people who run the country, creating a poor quality of life for people, making them believe that the way they are living is the right way to live, and basically trying to control people. Or dystopia is like in Floodlands. Something has happened that has drastically changed the way people live their lives. So have you ever read any other books that have been set in a world that's familiar to you, so like the world that we're living in, but imagines a future where terrible things have happened and people are having to fight for survival? Again, have a think. Have you read anything or seen anything? Okay, here are some book covers or films you might recognise. If you have read any dystopia novels or seen any films, did you enjoy them? What impact do you think these authors and filmmakers want to have? What effect do you think they are trying to have on the reader? Based on what you know, I would like you to answer that question. What impact do you think these authors and filmmakers want to have? So what effect do they have on you as a reader? So you'd like to pause the video and have a go at answering that question. Okay, you might have thought of things like the setting. It's a familiar setting. The themes identify with what we already know. The possibility that these things could actually really happen in real life. Maybe the author or filmmaker wants you to change your ways, like for example the flooding. What could be causing the flooding? Perhaps global warming. We've seen floods in the news in real life. Maybe, yeah, they want to try and teach you a bit of a lesson. Okay, I'd like you to answer these questions as well, so write down your answers. Do you think the text Floodland, what we're reading, is set in the near future or a long time in the future? Why? What clues are there to help you decide? Do you think what could cause something like this to happen? Do you think something like this could happen in real life? What do you think could cause it? I'd like you to pause the video and have a go at answering those questions. Right, vocabulary check. I would like you to have a go I'd like you to have a go based on the rest of the sentence. So take a guess at what the words could mean. And I would like you to explain how you've come to that answer. So question 1, I found the oars on the wall of the pub. What are oars? Question 2, it was obvious that he was after. Sorry, it was obvious what he was after. What does obvious mean? Question 3, what is a chapel? Question 4, clinging to little Blips in the sea like limpets. What are limpets? Question 5. Zoe's heart began to race. She knew how precarious her life was here. What could precarious mean? Once you've had a go at answering those questions, I would like you to check your answers by looking up the definitions online. Were you correct? What made you come to that conclusion? How did you get that answer? And finally, I'd like you to do just a personal reflection. If you want to write down a few sentences, are you enjoying the book so far? What do you like about it? Okay, bye for now then.